What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. Appreciate the love and the subscribers. To the new viewers that's coming onto my page, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Help the channel grow. To the ones that's been rocking with me, much love to y'all. But from the title of the video, a door closed for a new one to open. And this can go for a man or a woman. Uh, that could come from a job, a relationship, or anything in your life. And sometimes we beat ourselves down instead of taking these lessons as blessings, or as a lesson, a blessing to a lesson. And sometimes as human beings, we overthink and we try to we try to fix things that ain't meant to be fixed. And I done said that in one of my videos. And sometimes you gotta sit down with yourself and evaluate your situation. And once you figure that out, whether you what you did wrong, what you did good, and what you benefit out of it, it'll help you move on faster. Because like I said, as human beings, we tend to overthink, and that's where depression and anxiety and sadness and all that shit kick in, and you be ready to give up on yourself over something that ain't closed in your life. You gotta what's the old saying, when life give you lemons, you squeeze it, man. Squeeze the shit out of it, then you keep it pushing. Everything in life ain't gonna be fucking fairy tales and fucking flowers and shit. And people will try to use you when you in that vulnerable state in your life. And that's why I say you gotta be by yourself, man. You gotta watch who you around and what people you choose to talk to, because people will try to turn that fucking closed door and rip it open and beat you with it. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, life is what you make it, whether you got money or not. And people gonna always have some fucking smart ass shit, depressing ass shit, negative ass shit to say. And you gotta learn how to move on with things, man. A lot of men, especially, walk around with things they bundled up and things they haven't moved on from. And instead of just closing that chapter in their life and moving on. And sometimes that old chapter in their life can stop the present. And what I mean is it blocks their vision. As like it's like tunnel vision, and you don't see what's in front of you until fucking it, and like they don't see what's in front of them until it's gone. And that's what I mean. Like, when a new door open, you're supposed to walk through it and not walk back to it. Old habits die hard, and I done said that. You got to learn how to control your emotions, especially as a man, and sit down logically and think. Sometimes we don't do that because we're so busy trying to keep up with life. Sometimes you gotta slow down. I do that. I have to slow down sometimes. Sometimes I gotta sit back and chill and evaluate, like, well, what happened, or what I went wrong, or what did I say wrong. You gotta think for yourself, because people will try to turn that shit against you. And like I said, as men, we have to control our emotions, because, like I said, the present always turns into the past. I mean, the past always presents itself as the present, and you gotta step on that shit, like stomp on it like a fucking bug. It's called walls and obstacles. You gotta get over. It's part of life. And I see a lot of men and young men, especially in like relationships, because I get it. As human beings, we don't want to be by ourselves. That motherfucking Peterbilt truck, man. That motherfucker ride by every day. Them loud ass pipes. But yeah, man. We beat ourselves up wanting to get into a relationship, but being by yourself can also be a blessing, man. You find out so much more about yourself, and you're more at peace, because even if you did want to get into another relationship, you'll be so prepared for it. You'll know how to move with that person and how to treat them better or what mistakes not to make with the last one you did, you know. And that's why I say you gotta let that chapter close, man. And you gotta move on in life. You gotta keep pushing. You don't give up on yourself. Like I said, it's okay to grieve and think and dwell, but don't dwell too long because people don't wait for you. They keep going. And at the end of the day, we only human. But my point is, you gotta not pass up on your opportunities. Stuck on emotion, stuck on the past. And women is good for that shit. They'll hold the past and everything against you. They would fucking run with it for years, years and years. And boy, I'm telling you, you piss them off, you gonna hear the whole motherfucking nine. They gonna remember some shit you don't forgot about. And a lot of people would when they hating on you, when you're trying to progress and do better in your life. And you just gotta learn how to block them out mentally. I do all the time. People always got some shady ass shit to say, especially when you're trying to opportunity presents themselves, and sometimes they'll try to knock that shit down. But yeah, man, you gotta don't let the past make itself present. Fuck the past and move on. Go for opportunities that presents itself, especially if you're a young man. I'm telling you, time fly, and time don't wait for no man. Time don't wait for nobody. All you doing is aging as time go on, and everybody is doing what they want to do except you. You got to go at your flow and at your pace. What works for you might not work for everybody. What works for everybody else might not work for you, and you got to make that shit work for the best for you. And like I said, you can't let opportunities pass you by and from the past and your emotional trauma stop you. You might even pass up on good women, or maybe just a few dates, or maybe a few good jobs, all because you emotionally fucked up. Instead of just healing, try to push that shit aside and keep it pushing. Sometimes pain can be your greatest fucking friend, and it could fucking make you do things you couldn't even think you could do. I done did things in my life that I never think I could have done off the strength of using that emotional fuel as fire to the fuel to the fire, and it done got me far as hell in life. And as humans, as human beings, we got to learn from our mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. We only human, and you can't beat yourself up every day about some shit that then you know that's done and over with. The thing is to correct the mistakes and not make the same ones. And don't try to pass up every fucking girl or every opportunity you get because of one heartbreak or because this job didn't work out or because you couldn't get that car today. You can get it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but you can get it. You can build yourself to where you can get it. Everything in life is not handed to you. You got them spoon fed motherfuckers, which I don't care and don't feel no way about, whatever. But a lot of people don't understand how to get it out the mud, how to grind, how to work hard, how to push themselves, how to self motivate. Because a lot of people don't understand you got to have that within you. You got to find some type of outlet to push you to that point. And you can't listen to everybody. Like I said, everybody, all good advice ain't good advice. All advice ain't good advice, man. And that shit can be stemming off their trauma, especially if the shit ain't benefiting you. You gotta learn how to conquer. You gotta learn how to overcome. You gotta learn how to move on. It's part of life. But Hope this video helps some of y'all out. I know I'm talking a little smooth and shit. I hope this video helps some of y'all out. Like I said, I know I'm talking a little smooth and shit, but I'm just telling y'all the truth off my life experiences and what I deal with. And if I would have soaked in some of the things that I could, from a death or a heartbreak or whatever, man, I probably wouldn't been as far as I am today. No, I don't show all my personal life on here because it's social media. My channel is mainly for me to, help somebody or just talk things that people can relate to. But at the same time, you gotta understand something. Life is what you make it. And if you got an opportunity, you better run with that shit because you might not get it again. If somebody presents something to me, I'm running with this shit. You gotta take risk in life. You gotta learn how to say fuck it. You gotta learn how not to give a fuck. And you'll just be surprised where life will take you. But whoever out there going through things, it'll be alright, bro. Um, Life is what you make it, bro. Remember, a man's peace is way more important than any material shit. Money you can get, female you can get, but your peace you can't get back. Because a man's mental health can definitely have a man go downhill from the past or people beating them down. And that's why I say you gotta sit down and evaluate any situation you get yourself into. I done been in all types of shit. And how did I overcome it? By sitting down over evaluating what I did wrong and what I could have did better. I do it in my day-to-day living. And I don't stress, I don't walk around stressed the fuck out. If you get mentally burnt out, you take a break. And what I mean by that is you gotta take a day off of work, um, take a stroll through the park, go sit by a lake, whatever you like to do, grab you something to drink, or just even just chill with quietness. That'll help you get your thoughts together. And sometimes talking to the right person will help you get yourself back in line too. As men, we let things bother us and uh, social media. We only human, bro. Like I said, society got these high standards for men, and at the end of the day, some of them standards is fucking unrealistic. As long as you work a 9 to 5, you got to figure out what you're gonna do to get out of that. You take the 9 to 5 money and invest it or something. Uh, don't ever let nobody tell you working a job is lame. People crazy out here. They'll be the same people walking around broke as hell with nothing in their pocket. And if my video cut out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Much love, man. But hope this video helps somebody. But yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta say fuck them girls, man. Sometimes you gotta figure you gotta yourself is more important. Self love, man. And I could go from getting your fucking feet done at the fucking nail salon, them Chinese motherfuckers, Chinese people scrubbing the shit out of your feet. No disrespect to them. That's just what they do in their business field. Some, they do all types of shit. But go get your hair cut. Go fucking buy yourself something small. Go out to eat. You got to treat yourself when you work hard, and don't overwork hard. Make sure you give yourself time, cause I'm telling you, you get burnt out on things quick, especially when you're young. Try to get your hands into everything you can while you're that young too, cause you'll be surprised with the opportunity to bring it to your life. But once again, when a door closes, a new one opens. That could come from, like I said, it could be a new woman. It could be giving you the motivation to go to the gym. It could be giving you it could be giving you the opportunity to move out the hood, put you in a better environment. Might be a better work environment. It might be a better girl, a better whatever. You got to do that for yourself. Misery loves company. Toxic people loves misery. And negative people love putting positive people down. It's just like a disease with no fucking cure. And at the end of the day, you're the cure to your own problems. Remember that. I hope this video helps some of y'all. And I'm out. Peace.